Today is July 6th. South Carolina has been in a drought now for, good Lord, probably about a month. This dirt is just absolutely nothing but dry sand. And there's no moisture down there at all. It makes me glad that I got this corn in when I did. And I mean, we're still a month and a couple weeks away from hunting season. You see some of these ears are starting to drop, which is really surprising. This usually doesn't happen. They're very desiccated. See how it looks. That's not a very good ear. A lot of it didn't get pollinated, which is a shame. Missed a lot. Deer came through and ate the silk off for most of these in here. You can see right here. Once they eat that silk, then none of these kernels is going to grow. Already getting a dimple in them, which means they're just about done. And most of them are like that. We've really lost a lot. The only thing that it's done in our favor is kind of kept the sickle pod at bay. It's staying kind of covered up and biding its time. A lot of very small ears. They're all undersized. Nothing really to speak of in here. I mean, it's food for the deer, but it's not what it could have been if we'd gotten some rain. Just a real shame. But I said it wasn't a wasted effort. We do have some ears in here. They will provide some food, some decent looking ears. It's not a terrible one. That one right there is probably the best one I've seen today. These here are good size. And the GMO package did its job. There's no insect damage on any of this stuff. So really the only problem we had with this was just Mother Nature wouldn't cooperate. And it is baked to a crisp out here. So probably right before season starts, I'll come in and I'll knock all this down. I'm going to take everything right down to the ground, just push it over, and get this corn on the ground so the deer can get at it. Otherwise, it's going to be unhuntable unless I cut some shooting lanes through here. I'll come up in here, check another ear, see how it looks. This looks like a pretty decent ear here. Let's check this one. See, that's much better. These ears, once you get in the middle of the field, get a little bit better. But oh boy. Rough year for corn. I pity the guys who are growing this for a cash crop, because I hope they got better water than I did. I think with these skies that we get enough rain, but these storms come in, they only last about maybe 10-15 minutes. Pump a lot of water, ground soaks it up, sun comes out, evaporates it all off, and nothing gets to the plants. This is the far field, and it's just as nuked as the other one, but I've got a lot bigger ears in here. And you see the weed control in between the rows is actually pretty good. That's the best I think I've had planting corn. Right, just because of the drought, there just hasn't been any water. Corn got in early enough, deep enough to where it's really tapping the water before it can get up to the weeds. But I plowed all this last weekend, and my plan is to come in here on the ends of these fields and get some brass feed in here as soon as this weather turns. We start to get some rain. maybe by the end of August, I'll have this in brassicas, and that'll take over as winter forage for the deer down here on this end. And I've got my little shooting house and my tripod looking over this. So it's kind of the plan. Just no sense in putting anything in here until we start getting some moisture. Because this is just nothing but a sand dune. There's all this stuff here. It's really, really deep. This was where the wheat was. Dished up all the wheat. You got it all turned under real good. So get a little moisture and it'll start to decay that and make some pretty good food for the brassicas. But until we get a serious storm system come through, not these afternoon pop-ups, there's really not a lot of point in doing anything down in here other than just gonna wait and see what happens.